just ahead on Palm Beach TV.
In my opinion, whatever you do, we cannot be doing construction on that median in season, or every single person in this town will string all of us up.
A snag in this median beautification project threatened traffic tie-ups at the start of season, but the town council makes a decision to keep cars moving.
I don't dump into the intercoastal. I love wildlife. I want the healthy ecosystem to continue to thrive or get better.
Upset sailboat owners make their case as the town council hears debate from both sides over a possible 30-night mooring limit in Palm Beach waters in the future. And there are new rules of the road when it comes to the regulation of motorized scooters and e-bikes in Palm Beach. Those stories straight ahead.
The Palm Beach Civic Association brings you Palm Beach TV, the island's only newscast, sponsored by the Fortin Foundation of Florida. Now, the news.
Welcome to Palm Beach TV. I'm Sally Lewis. The town council tackled several hot-button issues at the September meeting, including the median beautification project on Royal Poinciana Way and what to do about illegally moored vessels in town waters. And that's where a new Palm Beach TV segment comes in. In the Wright News Follow the Story, we're tracking developments on these issues and how they impact the town of Palm Beach. A project to beautify the medians at Royal Poinciana Way, a cherished gateway to the island, hit a snag over the type and cost of materials that would be used to create walkways for pedestrians. The two medians between North County Road and Bradley Place have been under construction for several months this summer. The Garden Club of Palm Beach donated $575,000 toward the project, with SMI Landscape Architecture donating the landscaping design. Palm Beach TV covered the groundbreaking ceremony on April 23, 2025. At Tuesday's town council meeting, the director of public works apologized to the council for a miscommunication about which materials were being pursued, with the Landmarks Commission approving a presented design using crushed shell and the town pursuing a less expensive alternative of concrete. The crushed shell, similar to what is used in Bradley Park, would result in a budget increase of $131,000.
That's where we sit today. We have Landmarks approval, staff approval for gravel pathways. We have bid and begun to build, and not out of malice, just unfortunately the two sides weren't talking to each other. We have a budget and we are under construction with the concrete alternative that you see.
Brazil said there would only be enough material to finish one of the two medians using the crushed shell before the start of season, but both medians could be completed in time for the November 1st deadline using concrete. There was agreement that construction work must cease by November 1st because of the huge amount of traffic expected getting on and off the island.
I think it would be wonderful if one got done, or maybe no paths got done, and it gets put into grass until next year, when it could be done properly. It's a very important project. It's an important interest to our town. Why rush it with the wrong decision?
Mr. Cooney?
Motion and a second.
Yes.
Mr. Crampton?
Aye.
Ms. Erskog?
No.
Ms. Moran?
Yes.
Ms. Lindsay?
The town council voted 4-1 to move forward with completing one of the medians with crushed shell by November 1st and finishing the rest of the work after season. The total cost for the project is almost $980,000. Councilwoman Erskog was the no vote, citing concerns over cost. The additional funding will come from the town's Capital Improvement Fund, which is getting a $1.3 million boost in the new budget approved earlier this week. We've been reporting on the town's new initiative to remove illegal moorings from town waters to improve navigation safety and protect seagrass in the Lake Worth Lagoon. Palm Beach TV recently went out with the town's marine unit as they began removing illegal moorings that were not attached to vessels. On Tuesday, the town council began discussing new rules that would establish a 30-night limit on overnight anchoring within any consecutive 6-month period in town waters. This after the passage of House Bill 481, which expands local authority over anchoring vessels in Florida's most populous counties, which includes Palm Beach County. It is a violation of state statute to be secured to an illegal mooring. Right now, there are more than 100 vessels illegally moored in town waters. Police have begun reaching out to boaters with letters letting them know about this new initiative.
At some point, we're going to start issuing warnings to boaters that are attached to these buoys, and then at some point we're going to start issuing citations. Further down the line, we may reach a point where we will start looking towards the removal of these boats.
More than a dozen members of the Palm Beach Sailing Club expressed their concerns about the potential impact of a 30-day limit on mooring in the lagoon. About 50 of the 200 members said they have professionally installed moorings in the lagoon and they do not dump waste overboard.
But what's going to happen when you put this into effect is those 50 guys, they have nowhere to go, all right, around here. There aren't slips for those boats, all right? Most of those people are pretty working class people that, having this boat out there is their dream.
Everglades Law Center Policy Director and Civic Association Intracoastal Lagoon Committee member Lisa Interlandi supports the town's new initiative, especially when it comes to the health of seagrass in the lagoon.
For Everglades Law Center, working on the issues with long-term mooring and liveaboards has been something that we've been working on for the past few years. We absolutely do have an issue with water quality in the lagoon, and long-term liveaboards are definitely contributing to that.
This past June, the Florida Department of Environmental Protection reversed its initial permit approval and turned down Riviera Beach's request for a mooring field near Palm Beach's north end. Palm Beach strongly objected to the application, saying Riviera Beach had not demonstrated an ability to adequately manage the mooring field, and it would have been located within its jurisdiction. The town says the cleanup is not a direct result of Riviera Beach's request.
This isn't something we're going to do overnight, and we're going to take our time, and we're going to try to get it right, but we are going to try to protect the health, safety, and welfare of our residents and of the environment in the lagoon in the process.
Palm Beach is tightening regulations on electric bikes and scooters. Under a new ordinance passed unanimously on Tuesday, riders must be at least 15 years old and carry a photo ID. The town's police department will also introduce safety training programs to educate riders. The ordinance follows the recent passage of Senate Bill 462, which gives local governments expanded authority to regulate micro-mobility devices, including e-bikes and motorized scooters. As part of the new rules, e-bikes and scooters are now banned from all sidewalks in Palm Beach. The decision comes after growing concerns from residents and pedestrians. Palm Beach TV recently spoke with several walkers on the lake trail who said they felt unsafe sharing the path with fast-moving electric devices, which have become increasingly common all over town.
And that wraps up Palm Beach TV. Stay up to date with the island's only newscast at palmbeachcivic.org and through our social media. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Palm Beach TV is a production of the Palm Beach Civic Association. We thank our sponsor, the Fortin Foundation of Florida, and encourage you to let us know how we can further provide news coverage that best serves our members and residents.